Recording in progress.
Good evening, and welcome to this meeting of the Old Kings Highway Committee of the Town of Yarmouth, which is being held in accordance with Chapter 470 of the Acts of 1973 as amended at 7:15 p.m. on Monday, July 28, 2025, at the Yarmouth Town Hall Hearing Room located at 1146 Route 28, South Yarmouth. Moreover, pursuant to Chapter 20 of the Acts of 2021, considering certain COVID-19 measures, this meeting is being run in hybrid mode, which, as many of you are already aware, means that there will be live participation and, in all likelihood, some Zoom participation via internet as well. 8 new applications for certificates of appropriateness will be heard this evening in the order listed on the agenda. Please be reminded that our committee's main purpose is to review items for appropriateness and setting, and it is the responsibility of the applicant to comply with the regulations of other town boards and departments, including building, conservation, engineering, health, zoning, and the sign inspector. You should know that there is a 10 calendar day appeal period starting once a decision is filed with the town clerk. Any person aggrieved by our decision tonight can appeal to the Regional Commission of the Old Kings Highway Historic District. Our office administrator, Lisa Sherman, will be happy to answer any questions you may have regarding this process. And so, as some of you may know, our process here is to have the applicant and/or the applicant's representative, or both, come before us if present. Sit at the table in front of me, speak into the microphones, identify yourself or yourselves, and state your application, present your application without interruption from the committee or from members of the public. After which I will ask the committee to make comments and ask questions, and following that, members of the public will be free to ask questions and make comments, and for that purpose, if present, kindly stand to the podium to my front left, speak into the microphone, identify yourself, where you live, and state your piece. So having said all of that, the first application on the agenda tonight is 25-A100. It's to replace the barn foundation at 450 Route 6A. Deborah Wilkes is the owner, and Tom Turchetta, LLC, is the agent. And who do we have tonight?
Good evening, Mr. Chairman.
Good evening.
My name is John Cassell from Tom Turchetta, LLC. I have with me Matthew Whitcomb. Our intention is to lift the barn, replace the foundation, fix any structural components with the barn, leave it pretty much as is, put it back period correct, as it is, as it was, replacing the roofing, the siding, and just fixing the barn, fixing the rot, all with historically appropriate materials. We are not putting any new windows in. We plan on restoring the existing windows, restoring the doors that are there, so nothing is proposed for doors and windows. Basically lifting the barn foundation, giving it a floor system if it needs it. We anticipate finding a lot of rot underneath the barn, so that's pretty much the gist of it. We're not planning on tearing it down, removing a wall. We understand there's some shoring that is going to need to happen prior to lifting it. So the decision will be made how to lift it once we get into it.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Questions or comments from the committee?
I applaud the effort.
Thank you. It's daunting, but listen, you gotta try to save the structures. It's not in terrible shape. It needs a little love.
Yeah, right near the ground is in pretty rough shape, but you expect
Correct.
that.
Correct.
You're going to take videos?
I don't know about videos, but lots of pictures. We'll have lots of pictures. If anybody wants to stop down on the lift, by all means.
What sort of foundation do you plan to put in? It doesn't say in the application.
Concrete.
Oh, it does say, I'm sorry, pour concrete? Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably do a 4-foot foundation, dust cover. nothing fancy, just to give it something. If the owner wants to put some mechanicals down there later down the road, at least there's room to do that. But again, no heroic measures, just trying to get it up in one piece and down in one piece.
So would that be a filled foundation, or would that be like a
I'll ask Matt.
space foundation?
They call it a crawl space.
Okay, so it's not going to be filled with sand and,
No. There will be 4 feet of access for mechanicals if need be.
So this comes as a great relief to me personally, because it's a wonderful carriage house, I'll call it.
It is.
And not so long ago, it was endangered. There was an application that came before this committee to demolish that barn. We denied that application, obviously, so score one for preservation, and congratulations, and thank you on behalf of the town of Yarmouth.
You're very welcome.
Any other questions or comments from the committee?
So I was just curious how, I'm assuming it's a timber frame barn structure? How are the timbers? Are they in pretty good shape, or there's rot in them too?
I personally haven't been inside. Jim Craig, the project manager, he knows more about the project. So from what he's told me, they're in pretty good condition, but, there are some that will need to be replaced. And we plan, in our proposal to the client, to try to use reclaimed wood as well, to try to keep it period correct and to match everything.
Nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other questions or comments from the committee? Questions or comments from the public, especially abutters? Yes?
I'm Tracy Bird with my landlord, Edward Weldon. We live at he owns 11 Playground Lane, which is right next door. I think this is great. That barn is beautiful. It definitely needs a lot of work. Our only concern is we hope it doesn't collapse, because we've been like, okay, it sways this way. Is it going to go this way? Is it going to go on our side, on the driveway? So if this can be restored, and it's safe and it doesn't collapse, let's do it. Let's try to save our barns that are just decaying instead of just tearing them down. And I would love to see them being next door, nosy neighbor. It'd be so nice to kind of see that project go. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions or comments from the public? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion on this application.
I move to approve application 25-A100.
Second?
Moved and seconded, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
And aye. So congratulations and thank you. If you'd be so kind as to sign this document, in case for any reason you change your mind, hopefully you won't. Okay. Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Good luck with it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Hope it all works out for you. It's good to see it going.
Come on.
All right.
This is Matthew.
The next item on the agenda is 25-A101. It's to install a fence and paint the front door at 36 Clinton Drive. Bill and Laureen Douglas are the owners.
Hi there, I'm Lorene Douglas. We just recently, a month ago, purchased the property at 36 Clinton Drive. We are requesting to have a fence put around the perimeter of our property from halfway, from the sides to the back and across the back, back to the front. 6-foot sides and then 4-foot facing the street. It's a cedar flat board fence, not a stockade fence, with a gate at the front and a gate at the back for under the power lines. We have 3 very big dogs, a Newfoundland and a Golden Retriever, and we would love just to be able to have this fence being under the power lines. I noticed there's trucks, there's cars, there's people on dirt bikes, there's, I understand that that's an easement to our property, but there are people there all the time. So for privacy, for safety of our dogs, for safety of myself, because I'm going to be alone a lot of the times, we would love to have this fence installed. And yes, I wanted to paint my front door black instead of green. Like, it's almost like a lime green now.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay. Questions or comments from the committee?
I just have one question. When you're talking about 4 feet, are you talking about bringing the 6 foot down to 4 on the side or 4 across to the house?
4 across to the house. It'll
And
drop.
from there, will it be 4 feet down further?
It will, at the side yard where, it will drop 4 feet.
And then you'll have the pot going to the house and then
Yes.
further down?
It won't go far to the street. It'll only go to the house on the left side and then on the right side, because of how the property drops on the left side. It'll be 4 feet and then 6 feet for the neighbors. And then on the right side, when you're looking at the house, it'll be 6 feet to, probably another 10 feet from where the side fence will end and then drop down, gradually drop down all the way.
Okay.
Other questions or comments from the committee? I have a question.
Sure.
So the fence is going to contact the house at the front corners of the house?
Yes.
As a general rule, we prefer to have the house stand proud of the fence, to have the fence contact the house at the back corners. Is that an issue for you?
Well, on the front right side, it will be at the back of the garage. Probably not, it'll be behind a window that sits in the garage. On the left-hand side, we wanted it to be at the house simply because our neighbor is directly there, and also those are where 2 of the bedrooms are. So I apologize, but it makes me a little, I'm not used to living in a ranch. It makes me a little bit nervous being there alone. And yes, I have lots of dogs, but
So just for clarification, I'm looking at the plot plan, and it appears that on the right side, it contacts the house almost at the front corner. Is that an error?
that's not true.
It's
That's
an
not
error.
where it should be.
Okay, so it's,
This is, if you're looking from the street, looking at the house on the left-hand side, it's like 3/4 of the way back of the garage is where the fence will go.
You're talking about the other side, right?
said the right side.
The right
As you're
side.
So
looking at the
this is
house.
the street here. On
Right.
this side where this 42 feet is, that's not where the fence will be. It will be 3/4 of the way back.
Right.
So you will, and the house sits up high on the hill, so you most likely will not be able to see that part of the fence even as it is.
Okay, and on the other side?
On
where-
the other side, yes. I
Where-
would prefer it to come to the front of the house. It would just make me a little feel a little bit better having it there. But if it has to be at the back corner of the house, I understand.
I don't know how other members of the committee feel about it, and it's quite true that you're up on a bluff, so that, especially from the street, the visibility on that side of the house is,
Limited.
yes, thank you. Any other questions or comments from the committee? Questions or comments from abutters or other interested members of the public?
I just wanted to clarify what I was talking about, as I may have not made myself clear. So we're talking, if you're looking at the house.
Yes.
And you've got the fence that's going to the sort of 3/4 back.
Yes.
That's going to be 4 feet high.
Correct.
And then you've got another piece coming a little further down your drive.
Correct.
Is that going to be 4 inches high, 4 feet high?
It eventually will be,
Not
starting,
at that point.
not at that point, no.
You're not going to have 4 feet and 4 feet.
No,
You're
it'll
going to
be
have 4 feet and 6 feet?
4 feet and 6 feet, and then as it
Okay.
comes down, if you look here on this line, probably about here is where it will end. So from here down, it's gonna gradually, so it just doesn't stop, it's gonna gradually scoop to a,
Okay.
to a post.
Like your picture,
Yes, exactly.
okay.
Okay.
Other questions or comments from the committee, from the public, or abutters? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion on this application.
Move to approve application 25-A101.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye. Aye.
And aye. So congratulations, and in case you decide to change your mind about anything relative to the application, you'll let us know.
I am able to paint my front door as well, black. Thank you.
I heard no objection to that, so. Before you leave, just come up and sign this document,
Okay,
please.
and then I had a question.
Sure.
I understand that we are in a historic district, and we have neighbors who are, and I understand the fence restrictions. We have a neighbor who redid their entire pool, put up a black wrought iron fence around the pool, but now in the back, and from what I can see down the side, they're putting up a vinyl fence. I don't know if they know or are aware of the restrictions in the house. They are from Ohio, from Columbus, Ohio. So,
How are your relationships with your neighbor?
well, we've only been there a month, so.
Yeah, you could, how about some tea? And by the way, just so you know, you
I
have
was,
a house in the
well, I
historic
was
district.
wondering that, because my husband had said, why don't we just ask them? And I was like, well, I understand that, but I don't know if that's like my place to say.
I'm
"Hey,
sure they'd like a heads up if they don't know.
okay."
Yeah, it would
Okay.
save them some potential embarrassment down the road, so I would think being a good neighbor would be to say, by the way, welcome to the neighborhood. Come over and have some tea and cookies, and let me tell you about Old Kings Highway.
Okay.
So, before you leave,
Sign this.
in case you change your mind about any aspect of the application, you'll let us know.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I did not bring a pen.
I have one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck with it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My dogs will be happy.
Makes it a
That's
lot
why we're
easier.
here.
That's why I would.
To make the dogs happy.
To make them happy. To make me happy, so I don't have to be out there standing there. Okay.
There you go.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
The next item on the agenda is 25-A102. It's to install 21 solar panels on the rear roof at 121 Union Street. James Rosato is the owner, Tesla Energy is the agent.
Zoom.
Hello, this is Emily with Tesla Energy.
Okay, we hear you loud and clear.
Great.
Tell us. We were hearing you loud and clear.
Okay. So the solar panels are going to be installed on the rear of the house. They're going to be black on black panels, and nothing will be visible from the front of the house. The house has a battery backup, which will be installed under the back deck, and nothing will be visible from the front.
Okay, is that it?
That's about it, unless you have any other questions.
Well, I'm about to ask that. Do we have any
Okay.
questions or comments from the committee? Evidently not. Any
I guess I'm
questions?
just curious how old the roof is.
The roof was recently replaced
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
in preparation.
Okay, great.
And you are, sir?
James Rosato.
Thank you.
So I do think you have neighbors that will be able to see these things, but it's very wooded.
Yeah, it's a lot of trees.
Deciduous, so in the wintertime, it's not very wooded. But you are, I think, far enough down Union Street, and they are on the back. So I think the neighbors get notice, and if
I've discussed it with all of them. None of them had any
no issue
reservations.
with them,
None at all.
then there you go. If you had one, they'd be here, I think.
We had tea and cookies.
Did you? Good job.
Any other questions or comments from the committee? Questions or comments from the aforementioned abutters or any other member of the public? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion on the application.
Move to approve application 25-A102.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor of approval signify by saying aye.
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 And aye. So as you've heard me say, if you'll sign this,
Certainly.
if you want to make any changes, you'll let us know. You're welcome. Thank you. Good night.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next item on the agenda is 25-A103. It's to install 23 solar panels on the rear roof at 54 Old Hyannis Road. Leslie Roselli is the owner. Clean Earth Energy LLC is the agent.
Hello.
Pleasure here. Good evening, Mr. Chairman and committee. My name is Colin Robichaud. I'm with Clean Earth Energy. This is Leslie Roselli, the homeowner. For application A103, our intention is to install 23 solar panels, black on black panels on the rear of the home, which would not be visible from from Old Hyannis.
Okay. Questions or comments from the committee? Questions or comments from abutters or other interested members of the public? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion on the application.
Move to approve 25-A103.
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor of approval signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
And aye. Congratulations. So, as you've heard me say, if you'll sign this in case you want to,
Do you want the
Put 'em on the
homeowner
front
signature
roof.
or-
Me or him?
Either one.
either one. It's quite the gentrified neighborhood, that Old Hyannis Road.
Yeah, it's funny, they come through the neighborhood, do the sales pitch to everybody.
We talk to everybody in the neighborhoods, because it's
Right there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck with it.
Thank you.
The next item on the agenda is 25-A104. It's to install 17 solar panels on the rear roof at 62 Old Hyannis Road. David Deacon is the owner, Clean Earth Energy LLC is the agent.
So I'm Claire Deacon. I also own the property with my husband, David.
Great. Hi again. My name's Colin Robichaud. I'm with Clean Earth Energy. And for application A104, our intention is to install 17 solar panels, the same black-on-black solar panels as the Rosellis. And these will be on the back of the home as well, which wouldn't be visible from Old Hyannis Road.
Thank you. Any questions or comments from the committee on this one? Any questions or comments? Go ahead.
Sorry. I'll be quick. So unlike the last house that we just did with the 54, that was quite far back. There weren't any houses on either side. Your house, 62, has a house here, a little further back than yours, and a house here, a little further back than yours. I'm just wondering if you've had any discussions with them as to whether they would approve or not approve.
Well, one of them has solar panels on already, so they did.
Somebody has them already? Is that what you just said?
Yes.
Oh,
So
okay.
my neighbor has them, so we just,
Amen.
okay. It's like, did I speak out of class? Oh, boy.
Not at all. No.
Okay,
Spell moot.
yeah, so
I didn't see them. Did you see them?
you're in the back of the backside, yeah. Because you're far back.
Would you like to make a comment? No. Okay. Any other questions or comments from the committee or the public, including abutters? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion on this application.
I move to approve application 25-A, 25-A 105.
104.
That's what I said, 104.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor of approval signify by saying aye.
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 And aye.
Thank
So,
you.
If you'll sign this in case you decide, change your mind and put them on the front roof, you'll let us know.
Really well.
Person we're gonna put right on.
Right there, yep.
Aren't gonna be a much longer discussion.
Thank you. Good luck with it.
Good luck.
Night.
Appreciate it.
Beautiful houses over there.
Not my style. I like the historic ones better. Thank you.
The next item on the agenda is 25-A105. It's to replace the front door and front storm door at 24 Wiano Road. Brendan Sullivan and Nicole Costa are the owners.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Brendan Sullivan from 24 Wiano. I think it's pretty cut and dry. We just want to replace the existing front door and storm door at the house. The one that's up there now has seen better days, so we'd just like to replace it.
Okay. Questions or comments from the committee?
I guess what color do you intend to?
My understanding is it'll be white,
Okay.
so, but I didn't have much in the decision-making process with the front door, so.
Okay.
Other questions or comments from the committee? Questions or comments from the public? I see one member of the public still present.
Maybe.
Or
Say, it
anyone
doesn't look like a
online.
neighbor.
Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion on this application.
Move to approve 25-A105.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor of approval signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
And aye. So, as you've heard me say multiple times, if you'll sign this before you leave in case you change your mind about any of it.
I will do so, thank you.
You're welcome.
Where did the shutters go?
The shutters have come down, and then
They're gonna go back up?
at some point, yeah, but this is new to me, and then when we got the thing for this, I saw shutters was on the list as well, so.
Is that a what? Is that it earlier?
Right there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
The next item on the agenda is 25-A106. It's to replace the siding at 22 Collingwood Drive. Ron Caroli is the owner, and Coast Carpentry Construction is the agent.
Good evening, guys. So basically, we're just looking
Tell
to.
us your name, please.
I'm Gabriel with Coast Carpentry. We're basically just looking to replace the siding that's there now. It's been a few weeks that I dropped off the application, but I'm sure all the information should be there.
Can you?
Not really. Just can you get a little closer to the mic? It's hard to hear you.
It's been a few weeks that I dropped off the application, so I'm not. I don't remember exactly, but the information should be all with you guys, I hope.
So you're proposing to replace the front with hardy board
Correct.
planks and the side and rear with hardy shingles.
Correct.
These both.
Do you have the color ships?
They should be there as well.
Yeah, we have them.
You're leaving the, it looks like brick. I don't remember seeing
Yeah, there is brick on the front. What's going to happen with the
The
brick
brick's
portion?
gonna stay
it. As is.
as is. Yes.
And, the windows replaced recently?
The windows were replaced.
Is that part of this project?
No. We got a permit to replace the windows, but we didn't get any historical.
I'm sorry?
We didn't get anything from historical on the windows.
Okay, but they were recently replaced as part
They
of-
were, yes.
What about, are you replacing the trim as well?
No, we're not.
Really?
Yeah.
On the house, you're not replacing the trim?
The exterior trim, we're not doing anything. No. Unless he changes his mind, as of now, we're not replacing the trim.
Okay. So currently it's mattress heater. Front and sides, the front is,
Other questions or comments from the committee?
it's gonna look funny with that brick.
Any questions or comments from anyone online? Evidently not. I'll entertain a motion on this application.
Move to approve application 25A106.
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor of approval signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
And aye. So, if you've been paying attention, you know the drill. Right there.
This is exactly the same house in reverse.
Good luck with it.
Thank you. You too. Yeah, thank you. No one's here.
Who's doing the next one?
No one's here. Unless there's anyone online.
It's the same company, isn't it?
No, it's a different company.
Hey,
Jay Carpenter.
oh, nobody here. Nobody on Zoom.
I was curious what LP sign. I don't know how they're gonna do this without replacing the trim. It's weird.
And the last item on tonight's agenda is 25-A107. It's to replace siding and trim at 62 Collingwood Drive. Mary Carroll and Stephen Richard are the owners, and PLJ Carpentry is the agent. And is there anyone online to represent this application?
Yep.
Move to table 25-A107.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor of tabling this application until the next meeting, signify by saying aye.
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 And aye.
Now, I will say that it says 2 participants, and we've only had one.
That's,
Who was the second one?
that's right. 2 screens.
Okay, we need to approve the minutes of the July 14th hearing.
I move to approve the minutes of July 14th, 2025 hearing.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor of approval signify by saying aye.
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 And aye. I would think this was particularly good job, Lisa. Not an easy one. Now I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn at 7:57.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor of adjournment signify by saying aye.
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 And aye, we are adjourned.
My goodness.